Hey folks, and how y'all doing? Oh, look what I got here. I tell you what, this is something I've never done before. I've been scared at it, and I tell you what, I'm not even sure how it's going to turn out. But this is beef round roast, is what it says there on the package, and it is something that's hard to cook. Part of the problem with this is there's so much meat there, and it's so lean that it's hard to get something like this tender. So I'm going to show you a few things that I've showed online, that I've seen online, and give you a look-see here once I get the package off. Hey folks, and we are back. I took a lot of the fat off. I watched a lot of videos on these, and it takes some of the fat off. I left some of the fat on, and now we're going to take some of the kosher salt. I have been before. I've been said, you got to use some kosher salt. So we'll use some kosher salt on there. We're going to rub this all around, and this is going to go in the fridge. I'm not going to wrap this. I'm just going to leave the kosher salt on there, and in the morning when we take it off, we'll wash off the salt. But this is going to help tenderize this piece of meat here before we put her on the grill tomorrow. So I tell you what, at this point right now, we'll see you in the morning. Well, hey folks, yeah, there's the big dicks dry rub. There's our B5 round. Now we did salt it. Now I let it go overnight, washed it out, washed it off, got all the salt off there. I've applied some, I dried it off, put a little oil on there, and we're just gonna apply a little bit of the big dicks to that. Get it on there real nice and liberally here. I use this hand, but I don't want to do that because I want you to see it. So I have to get used to doing like this. It's kind of uncomfortable for me. I'd rather do it the other way because obviously I'm right-handed. So I'm applying rub with my left hand. That's not natural. So what we're going to be doing today with this thing is we're actually going to be cooking this on the Vision ceramic. And one of the things that we're going to be making sandwiches out of this. You could call it a roast beef sandwich. One of the things that I've seen before, and if you're from the East Coast, mainly New York, although I have had this in Florida, is it's called beef on weck. And the weck refers to a type of roll, and the weck is kind of short for, I think it's called Kimmelweck. It's a German-style roll that has like caraway seed on it and salt on top of it. I seriously doubt that I'm going to make that. We'll maybe try some self-rising rolls in the oven that we'll put a little egg wash on, and put a little salt on there, not get real fancy here. But one of the things I want to make in addition to this, all right, that's enough of that. You know how that goes. All right, is to take and wipe my hands here. I want to make a glaze for when I'm cooking this on the grill. So, and I saw this on the internet. I saw a bunch of guys. So we've got some brown sugar here, and we've got some mustard here. Any mustard will do. And we want to put our mustard in our. There, I'm using two hands. Oh boy. Put that in our brown sugar, and then a little Worcestershire sauce. I've got this French's Worcestershire, and you put that in there. And we're going to make a glaze to put on top of this beef. Now, I saw how to make this on the internet, obviously. I've seen quite a few guys do this, and so it must be kind of popular. But you keep on adding your juice in there. Put a little bit more Worcestershire in there until you get a nice. I'll tip the bowl up here so you can see what I'm doing here. So you get a nice little glaze in there, and then as I get it on the ceramic indirect, I'm going to glaze it. And this, what it'll do is it'll help give it a nice bark. Not the type that a dog would do, but the type, and not the type on a tree, but the type that we want on this. So we'll put a little bit more on there, and then We're going to let this set and rest for a little bit, and then we're going to get it on low and slow on the grill with a water pan. So we'll see you at the grill. Well, hey folks, we're back. We're down at the grill. Just want to show you my setup here on the Visions. You can see I've got my electric starter in there. That does come when you buy the accessory pack, which I would highly recommend if you get one of these grills. The accessory pack is like $60, and it's got a whole lot of stuff in there, including the starter. It's got 2 stones in there, the hanger for it, and some utensils. So I just wanted to show you, if you're looking at the charcoal there, this is the lump charcoal. And one of the major issues with lump charcoal is being able to buy bags that have big pieces in it, not just little stuff. So I found this stuff, it's called, here we go, B&B Better Burning Charcoal. It's mesquite. It says Texas style, but I'll let you be the judge for yourself. I just, you know, the stuff that's in the Visions and the stuff you can see here is that's all nice stuff. There ain't no little stuff in there. So this B&B works real well. We're gonna get this fired up, and we'll show you and give you a look-see once we get our Iron roast on the grill. Hey folks, welcome back. You can see we got some nice smoke rolling out there. I did put 2 pieces of apple wood in there, and let's give you a quick look. Like I said, just got her on there, just closed the lid on it. So let's take a look. You see the setup there. I've got a water pan in there. I've got my beef on there. I've got my iGrill 2 in there monitoring it. I am going to put some of this sauce I made up. Remember, this is stuff with the brown sugar, mustard, and Worcestershire sauce. So we're going to coat it real good. We're going to get the sides. We're going to get everything looking real nice here, and this will hopefully will give it a nice nice bark with the sugar and everything in there. The seasoning has a fair amount of sugar in it also. That the Big Dicks has a lot of sugar in it. So we'll probably coat this a couple times during the cook here. Temperature wise, we're going to let this get up to maybe 250, and then just hold it right there. So I think that'll go good, and we'll give you a look-see as we move along. Well, there you go, folks. Time to take her off. Got away from me a little bit. I was busy doing some other things. She's up to 130, which is medium rare. I wanted to take it off at 125 because I know it's going to gain a couple temperature degrees after that. So I'm going to wrap this in tinfoil, let her rest for a bit before we slice her up, and we'll show you once they're being sliced up. Well, hey folks, there it is. Oh man, roast beef sandwiches, or beef on Weck, as I said before. You take a look at the buns here. My wife did a great job putting getting them warmed up and putting some salt and some caraway on there, so they are like the beef on Weck. As you can see, we're medium rare on the beef. Turned out great. We got some piece of corn there. Oh, and look at the homemade au jus from Heinz. Good stuff right there. So this really turned out great, and hope you give this a shot. And as always, folks, you know what? I really appreciate you watching. Thank you.